So one day, I'm hoping in the near future, maybe in the future, 2 years from now, I'll be able to do a video and saying, "Yay, Trump's gone." Until then, it's still the same old, same old. And apparently, Thursday, Trump went on prime time and started trying to scare the shit out of everybody, that elections are not secure and he won the 2020 election and the Democrats cheated. That is just so stupid. I mean, in 2020, if memory serves, there were a lot of Republicans that won the House and the Senate. So the Democrats cheated just to get one person to win. That's kind of nutty. And then, of course, in 2024, Idjit won. And you know who I'm talking about, the Orange Jesus. And he won. So, isn't it funny how when he loses, it's rigged? But when he wins, I mean, if it's rigged, why would Democrats allow another Republican to win anything? I mean, they would lose an election for dog catcher. But see, that's just the way he operates. And if he has always operated in this way, it's no wonder why all of his businesses have gone bankrupt. I mean, Trump Steaks, Trump Water, Trump Airlines, Trump Casino. How do you bankrupt a casino? I mean, come on, the house always wins, right? How do you bankrupt a casino? I can't talk. I mean, I honestly think that anybody could run a casino and make it go. I mean, because, the house always wins. But I don't know, because I didn't gamble. I have no money to gamble. So that's why I don't gamble. But of course, yes, he's all, I want the SAVE Act. We need the Save America Act, which is a big, honkin' fat voter suppression bill. Another one of the things that, like this Project 2025, the Heritage Foundation, things that they're trying to do is take away a woman's right to vote. Household voting, they call it. Well, some people, some women are married to some real idiot men, okay? And you couldn't trust them to boil water. Okay, that's just, but you know what? That goes for anybody. Anybody can be that dumb. You know, women could be geniuses. Marie Curie, you know, she she was up there. So it's a thing. It doesn't matter. But oh, and the Tate brothers. Now, see, that's the thing. I've never really heard of the Tate brothers. I mean, all I knew about them was that they were a couple of low life pieces of crap. But apparently, they managed to come back in the United States because they were kicked out of the United States. And they were in, I think it was Romania. And they came back home here to the United States and they promptly got arrested. Good. See, because these misogynistic attitudes that men have, their mamas just probably didn't give them enough hugs when they were kids growing up, or their dads were low life pieces of crap. But the one thing that I do know is that I'm getting more exhausted by the day with all of this horseshit. Fortunately, with all of the trash that's going on about our election systems and our voting and the sowing of distrust in our elections, which only a loser would do that. Seriously. I mean, if somebody had good ideas and other people agreed with those good ideas, then they wouldn't have to do what the Republican Party is doing right now. I mean, it's really obvious that they got nothing. Republicans holding congressional seats, state or federal, they got nothing. They cannot run on policy platforms because they don't have any. And it's like I said a couple of days ago, it's not like they can say, well, here's my plan, my policy. I'm going to raise taxes on you people, but I'm going to cut taxes on, big corporations, big banks, the tech bros. That's what I'll do. These billionaires, because of the trickle down theory. Okay. As Bill Clinton said when he was running for office, the trickle down theory didn't trickle. Okay. You know what trickles down? Piss. Okay. That trickles down. And so they have been trying to sell people on this lie. Oh, you give those at the top a big fat tax cut and they'll just feel so great that they'll just make sure that everybody rides that wave. It wasn't true in the 1980s, and it's not true now in the 2020s. It's just not. It never was. So, what really honestly has to happen now is that we need to elect democratic socialists because they're the ones that are in touch and understand and care about and want to help out the working class. They want to help everybody out. You know, and again, I've said this before, it's better for everybody when it's better for everybody. Other countries, as an example, Norway, run under a government of socialist democracy. They still have free enterprise. They pay higher taxes, but again, they get a lot of bang for their buck. Their government is way more transparent than ours. And this is what needs to happen. This is what we need. Okay. We need to be less capitalistic and more socialistic because that's the kind of government that actually works. for everybody. And that's what we're built on. For the people, by the people, of the people. Something like that. By, for, and of the people. All people. Everybody in the country. That's who the government is supposed to work for. They're supposed to see to the business of the people. From a bank president down to somebody that pumps gas. From a real estate mogul down to a food server. I use food server because that's what I used to be. I waited tables for 30 years. And that's hard work. I also cleaned office buildings and classrooms in schools. Also, very hard work. I've cleaned motel rooms. Hard work. That's all I've done. I am a working stiff. And that's the kind of jobs that I've done. I have busted my ass my whole life. And people like me, people that are blue collar, working class, the government needs to do more for the working class and the low income. I mean, period. There's no reason why somebody has to work 80 hours a week, working 2 jobs at minimum wage that are still not going to cover their living expenses. But anyway, that is my rant for the night. And I'll do another video again, probably tomorrow. Hit that like button, subscribe, share a lot, share alike. Kidding. I mean, I'm not. But yeah, like and subscribe, comment, share. Last I looked, I still had 10 subscribers. More would be better. So anyways, I'm going to end it here. And to my internet friends, take care of yourselves wherever you are.